I was gonna make this into a short, but I gotta get all my motherfucking thoughts up with this one. Hold on. Let me get comfortable, baby. Cause hold on. Today we are coming on here on today's channel news. Let me turn this light off. Tell the people, hey, look, look, you see that? She really said, bitch, I do not care. Anyways, today I'm coming on here talking about relationships, appearances. We're just gonna talk about things that I've been thinking about lately, or things that I've always thought about, but now are becoming a permanent moral concept in my life. Just the way that I see things, okay? Anyways, somebody's commenting something negative. Someone just commented under a video that I posted, and honestly, it was 2 different people that was hating on me. But I don't give a fuck. I do not care. A win is a win. A win is a win. But anyways, I was coming on here to talk about relationships, but I had to type a thick ass, not really thick ass paragraph, a well thought ass sentences. Compound sentences. Okay. When it comes down to relations, I feel like a lot of people need to hear this. And surprisingly, a lot of people do need to hear this. People want relationships, but then you're not even aspiring to be a wife or a husband. Excuse me. You're not going to find the person that you're looking for, seeking, the person that you really need, if you're not already walking as if you're a husband or a wife. And then people kind of misinterpret that statement as well. They think that, oh, I'm not supposed to date, or I can't fuck. I mean, however your religious aspects don't line up. Some people don't have sex before marriage. Some people live like it's all about your personal preferences. Whatever you think inside of your body is exactly how your life is going to be and flourish. There's no such thing as the right or wrong way. There's only such thing as morals, because morals are common sense almost. You know, sometimes people morals can like fluctuate a little bit, but we all have those basic things. Like, come on, don't be stealing from your neighbors. You shouldn't be stealing at all, but definitely do not steal with people that you're close with. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's stuff like that. Don't be doing stuff behind people's back. Just instant right from wrong. All the other stuff. Okay, let me get to the point. Anyways, people kind of misinterpret it. Like, oh my gosh, that means I can't date, or I can't do this. No one's limiting you from the things that you can and can't do. You're a single person. No one's expecting for you to just be inside the house and to keep your legs closed, or to keep your dick in your pants, you know? But at the end of the day, you sitting here, every time you meet somebody, for females, you're trying to use them for money instantly, or you want them to do this for you and do all this and help you put your rent and all this extra stuff, but then you're not taking the time out to cook for him, or to surprise him, or to get his hair cut sometimes, or just to be thoughtful of him as well. You just want him to serve you. And for men, I can't even. For men, y'all want to be exclusive with women, but then you don't ever take her out on dates, or you don't text her the way she would like for you to text her. You know, you're not checking in on her, texting her good night, good morning. You know, you're not surprising her with little dinner dates. Or like, both sides are lacking, but then y'all looking for this magical fucking being to pop up out of nowhere, when the things you want from him or her, you're not even doing that. What you are is exactly what you're going to attract. And sometimes you will attract good situations, but then you'll fuck it up, you know, based off the habits, just because of the habits that you have. And then you'll see people state that, oh, I'm not going to talk to a girl or a man if he's doing this and this, or if he looks like this and he looks like this. Appearance is not something that you should be going off of. Now, sometimes when you look at somebody and you look at the way that they talk, the way that they carry themselves, and the appearance, of course, the appearance can give off red flags, but you still have to give that person the opportunity, you know? Okay, I'm gonna just speak from my personal experiences. Sometimes people do not want to talk to me because of the fact that I have all these piercings. Um, I have hella tattoos, low key. Not too much though, but I do have tattoos. Let's turn this down, cause that was just a little bright, just a little. But then as soon as I open up my mouth, they're like, oh, and I start doing stuff for them. I'm like, oh, I'm that kind of person where if I come across you, you will think that I'm fake. Like, it's no way that this person moves like this. It's no way that every time I see this person, she acts like this. I'm about to just list off a list of attributes because I know how I am. And the people who take the time to get to know me, or people who take the time to just get to know anybody, they could also experience these things. Um, and this takes me kind of to the next point that I want to get to. That phrase, oh, you're gonna die alone with just your cats, that used to bother me because of the fact that I allowed people to get into my head and make me think that my expectations were too high and the standards that I set for myself and others was just too much. Now it doesn't bother me because of the fact that I will rather be by myself in my own circle at peace rather than being around people who's manipulative, people that you can't trust, people who just don't wish good on you. I've been friends with people in the past, and I've dated people or granted people opportunities to be in my presence just because they tried to tell me that I expected too much. So I continued to stay there. And it drove me crazy because I'm just now getting up to this maturity point. I've always was here mentally, but I couldn't flourish in who I was because of the fact that I wanted to be surrounded by people so bad all the time that I wanted to keep giving them the benefit of the doubt. I'm overly empathetic, so I would keep going into situations head first because of the fact that if they care about you, they would try to change certain aspects of themselves. I've been in arguments with people, and the way that they choose to go about getting over the argument is just acting like it never happened. No one has ever approached me and asked me, hey, what am I really doing? What do you think that I can do to make improvements? How does it really make you feel when I do this? It was just deemed as not a problem because of the fact that they've always been like that. So they were always like that, so it's going to be normal for them, and it's not a problem because when you take a good look around, a lot of people in this generation are fucked up. We're embedded in a generation where certain things is deemed as normal, you know, and things that are normal, we take it as not normal because, oh my god, wow, that felt fucking great. Like, it felt great. That felt great as shit, my boy. But yeah, I used to get overly upset at people not pouring into me the way that I poured into them. And one lesson that I've learned, well, two lessons that I learned, is that people aren't going to be like you. People genuinely don't have the same common sense as you. For two, I can keep going. For three, God is never going to allow you to go into a situation that he knows is just not going to be beneficial. He's going to keep allowing you both to keep smacking your head. It's going to always be like it's something wrong. Always. Because of the fact that he's telling you, I need you to get your shit and get up, please. Right now. My boy. And then for something that I've just realized about myself is that, not even just realized, that I'm accepting is it's hard to really think that somebody is actually as cool as they appear to be. Now, I will go into situations in the past and they were too nice or too this and too this, and I will self-sabotage the situation because of the fact that, oh no, this just isn't possible. But then I couldn't really identify in what areas I was self-sabotaging because it would be situations where I seen how a person was moving, but they would tell me that it's not that serious. And then I would get in my head about it, not respecting myself, not respecting the boundaries that I set. I just kept, oh, it's not that serious, whatever. They're just like this anyways. They're like this and I know how they are, so why get mad? If you gonna love me, love me. No, we gotta stop saying that shit. That's one thing we gotta stop saying. Nigga, you not crazy. You just scared of change. Some of these motherfuckers don't even be crazy. I looked myself in the mirror, and I told my mom this the other day too. I said, Mom, what if I'm not even crazy, bro? Like, you have people out here who's actually crazy. Actually crazy. Actually, like, I want to talk about some of the stuff that I've seen like on news, or but I'm not, because I'm not about to do this conversation right now. So I'm like, here I am crying about this. Now, some of the shit that I did is deemed as crazy, okay? A regular human being. It's not funny, but low key though, I was about to exit the premises of this earth. People could deem it as crazy, but you got people doing stuff out here that's 10 times crazier than you. So my nigga, you're not that far gone. Don't let yourself get far gone. Let's fix it right now before we get too far gone. Because once you get far gone, but my boy. But honestly, I've been in situations where I know I've been far gone and I was just done. Am I talking loud? Probably. And I've always had God in my life. My mom, that's one thing that she's always done, she's always told me and my brother to pray, to pray, to pray, to pray, to pray. Just to pray. So even when I felt like I just couldn't do it anymore and I was just done with life, I was always able to get back up. Always. Always, always, always. And plus, I am a high-key resilient person, you know? Just witnessing things that my family has experienced alone, it puts you in a trance almost. Something else that I'm learning is that the things that my family experienced, I also experienced, even though it didn't happen to me directly, but it still did. I didn't really realize at a younger age that you can suffer from people that you're close to traumatical experiences. Let me not say trauma, because bitch, I don't claim traumatization, okay? What else do I have to talk about? People are just genuinely not good listeners. And this used to piss me off as a child. Like, when I'm saying used to, I want y'all to think of the ages of like 16 to 20. 23 right now. But 16 to 20, okay? Like, my mom was just fucking blowing. That's when, wow, you really do become who you are from those ages. 16 to 20, that's like really when you start to make all that character development. But I was already overly empathetic. It's not such thing as overly empathetic. I'm a very empathetic person. So things that affected me didn't really affect the people that I was surrounded by, because of the fact that they weren't as in touch with their emotions as I was, which is not a problem. Everybody works their magic in different areas. Now, I'm not good at math, but I know a lot of people that's good at math, you know? But just with that being said, I was always the oddball in a lot of situations. And this takes me to, how can everybody just be disconnected with their emotions? Everybody is. People, they're scared of the vulnerability, everything that comes with it, all the hurt that can come with it. Because people are mean out here. They'll do some fucked up things to you. So you can't be upset that these people aren't as in touch with themselves. But at the same time, it can be disappointing. But I was always the eyeball in a lot of situations. And this isn't just with family. I'm still the eyeball right now with a lot of people. You know, just everybody in general, because of the fact that, and I keep saying because of the fact, and because I see things in a different light. So from the ages of 16 to really 20, I wanted to exit the fuck off this earth, because like, nigga, if this is what the fuck life is gonna be like, I don't want to be here. God, take me home. I'm not playing. I guess a piece of advice that I can give people right now, if you're underage watching this, or just anybody who's going through something, is that just hang in there. Continue to flow within yourself. Do not allow people to take you off of the path, because of your path, your personalized path. The devil works through people, and the people don't even know that the devil is inside of them. And this takes me to a whole nother conversation. This conversations that I have with myself that I'm just not having in front of a camera. I mean, the devil get blamed for so much. A lot of the time, he don't even be doing this stuff. I mean, because he works through people, so it's not necessarily him. It's just people allowing these spirits to occupy their vessels. That's allowing other people to occupy their vessels. Because people get shit done to them, and then they turn to the shit that's done to them, and then they do the shit to somebody else, and now that person's occupied too. Everybody's just fucked up. Bro, when I talk to some people and I talk like this, they just be looking at me like,
bombastic side eye, criminal offensive side eye.
I needed this conversation. I do have to go. Look, girl, you see it. People just be hating. People be hating. I'm loving it. McDonald's in this mother. I can't even lie to you. I don't even think that I want to size up anymore. And I can't wait for my hair to get long. Like, ooh, chills to my body. It just feels good because God really is always looking out for you. On my worst days, I just have to keep getting up. Just keep getting up. Just keep getting up. Everything that's transpiring in my life right now and or in your life is just a lesson. That's it. It's just a lesson. Character development. We can do this. But honestly, that's all I had to talk about. Thanks for tuning in to my TED Talk. Please like, comment, subscribe. Maybe I should take a thumbnail, right? I gotta take thumbnails now.